So right now, this is just platted open ground, right?
Yes, sir, one person owns all this here, selling it.
You're selling them 1 acre. All right. Well, Ms. Stubbs.
I'm sorry.
Hi. Do you have any idea, I know we're doing those new zoning and planning maps.
Right.
Was there any intentions in any future zoning out in this area that this might affect?
Not that I know of. No, that's, as far as I can see on the map, everything out there is just houses right now.
Okay. So there was, I just want to make sure they wasn't going to designate this open territory as maybe something of large commercial or something like that.
I don't see
And this
it.
would affect.
Not in the direct area right now. There's just other houses out there. I mean,
Okay.
there's always the potential with it being the ETJ that,
So how big a lot is it, 300 acres you said?
1 acre.
No, I'm talking about the 1 acre you're building on that you want
No,
replanted.
there's,
But how big is the whole land mass that you're buying from? Does he own 300 acres, 100
no,
acres?
sir, he owns, 26, I believe.
26 acres, so this would be 1 acre out of 26.
Yes.
Any questions? Meeting number 2? Mr. Hernandez.
I'm trying to figure exactly where this location is.
Can you give us a little more idea? I mean, people are not really familiar with the street name, exactly where this is at. Do you go out 109 or?
Well, I normally go up and go 1 exit past 67 here on 35 South, get off on the next exit, which is, so I'm trying to think of that street. But anyway, you know where the Shell station is there on the corner? You come off right on the service road, you go back by the schools and everything, and it tees into 1807. Hang a right on 1807, you go about 6-7 miles out, you take a left on County Road
So
211.
it's past the prison.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's west, that's Kentucky.
Yeah, it's way out in the country.
211 is the next road past 213.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you go out 1807 past the prison, you got 213, that little S curve. The next road is 211.
211, okay, I know where we're at now.
Yeah.
Way over there.
There's a maximum down here already built.
There's some nice homes out here.
So, any additional questions? All right, thank you. I'll open the floor to approve the replatting of lot 1, block 1, 0.8799 acres for Stevens Cruz with United Built Homes on the entry acre.
But if we approve this, do we have to furnish them to one?
No,
He might get water from Mountain Peak.
he could not get out of Mount Payne, he's on a 1 acre tract, so, that will fit the, county's requirements of, septic system.
Just making sure.
Not until they are annexed into the city will we have that problem. The floor is open for a motion.
Make a motion to approve the final plat for the ETJ property located in 10 acres, lot 1, block 1, for Stephen Creek, on Bill Homes.
Motion by Ms. Prezak, second. Second by Mr. Hernandez, all in favor? All in favor, none opposed? Motion carries. Bill Dawson.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Council.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Number 6, discuss and consider approval of a fee waiver request for Venus Independence pre-kindergarten and kindergarten Tuesday, May 17th, 2016, restoration day from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. by Diana Nesquik.
She's here. She submitted the letter that's in your packet. I don't know if didn't say if she's gonna be here or not.
Okay, well, let's look at the letter. didn't say, but I'm sure it's for the civic center.
Yes, it is. Yes.
The policy we passed, anyone that wants a rate reduction up to and including for free has to come before the council and get it passed by a majority vote of the council. So, any questions?
Mayor, when they used it last year, did we charge them?
I don't know that they, did they?
It said
It
this.
said they used
we
it
got
last year, but I
first
go,
time, and we were like a plate this year, we thought that was beneficial.
I don't know if they did or not. Just, you might want to consider that the school has a lot of buildings, and also the civic center fees, we budget for revenue off of that. So every time a fee is waived for the civic center, we're eating that basically. That money that we're projecting to make revenue off of, the city has been losing
yeah,
every time.
the citizens have to pay
It comes out
for
of
somebody
taxpayer
else's
dollars.
usage of the civic center.
Exactly.
Now, I understand this is for the kids of Venus and the school district of Venus, and everybody has a worthy cause, but at some point, you know, we waive everybody's request, and I would just take the lock off, but, you know, as always, it's hard to say no to the kids. So, it's council's decision. It used to be mine, but now it's y'all. Have fun.
I'm surprised they're not using their facilities.
Yeah, I mean, they have cafes, I mean, cafeterias, they have
Yeah, that's what I'm.
gymnasiums, I think it's convenience
I
and,
think they want a central location, everybody knows where the civic center is.
yeah,
And then
and
not to back up the school traffic and so forth.
well, I don't know what their thinking is, but.
See, also, if you look at that last line, it says, while not interrupting the daily operations of our campuses. I think when they have a lot of people coming and going to the campus, they've got to register them in and all that. It makes it a lot easier for them if they don't have to have the people go through security, each person to come in. And we've been working with the school district very hard recently
So,
to build bridges.
yeah,
and
so
make
we
the
have
city
done
and
that,
the
the
school
chief has been
district,
going out of
partners
his
in the
way to
community.
try to, repair some of the damage that's been done over many years, so, I'm all for making a stand, I just don't know if this is the time to do it.
Well, I stand behind the fact that it's community involvement, and if it has to do with the community, I think we need to get our revenue, and if somebody wants to do a wedding or a party or something like that, but, you know, that's just my opinion. It is for the kids, it is a community thing.
What would the fee be if we didn't
If we
waive
reduced
that?
it.
The full fee is what, $150?
Yeah, do what? What was the full fee?
The full fee depends on how many hours.
Well, yeah, if you use it more than two,
That's $100. It's first, yeah, for the first 2
So-
hours, and then
So just say,
$100 for the first 2 hours.
And then $35 for
For
each
each
additional
additional.
hour, plus the deposit.
Mm-hmm.
And the deposit's $350?
Mm-hmm. And then they get that back as well.
it's totally refundable, as long as they don't clear something.
Yeah.
So you're looking at 100 and, maybe they used 4 hours, $70.
they're using 12-hour day.
Oh, they're going to 12-hour days? Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's up.
Wow, okay. So,
Do we have anything going on that particular day at the Civic Center?
No, I believe that that's open right now.
Okay.
when does early voting start?
April 25th. Yeah, the election day is May 7th, so there's no interference
So that's
there.
gonna be after the election?
Right.
Okay.
I think we need to have a good partnership with the school district and the city.
But I do think that we should go ahead and, get a deposit and let them understand that, hey, we just want a deposit just to secure if there's any damages or whatever. But then if there's no damages, then you get your deposit back, just for our safety and
I think that
our
also.
costs.
I think that was part of the original
I
agreement,
agree.
that we waive the fees, but not the security deposit. So, if everybody's in agreement, I need a motion, to waive the fees, but not the security deposit.
I'll make a motion to waive the fees and not the security deposit for the Venus ISD for May the 17th from 7 till 7.
All right, got a motion by Mr. Hernandez, second.
Yes, second.
Second by Ms. Scott, all in favor? All in favor, none opposed, motion carries. Number 7, discussion, consider approval of shared cost expenditures requested by Fire Chief Allen for a new fire truck. Chief, I know we discussed this before, but I think you got some updated figures for us.
Yes, Councilman Wood wanted some more definite figures. Here's the complete specs on it. I only had 2 copies because they're like 40 pages long.
Wow.
Here is an actual drawing and the financial figures on the second sheet. And if anyone has a hard time seeing it, I've got, if you're blind like me, I got a big one. So if anybody wants
I
it,
got
you're
my
welcome to look at it. I do too. It's still hard to
It
see.
still gets hard
Them
sometimes.
little drawings are hard.
So, do you have more of a definite time frame yet, or are you still looking at?
It's still, from whenever we decide to go with the truck, the first payment will be due in a year from then, so it'll be in next year's budget. And it's like a 9-month lead time on the actual delivery of the truck.
So, you'll have.
So it'll be a 2017 model probably,
Mhm.
somewhere around there.
And you should have it in your possession 3 months before the first payment's due,
Yep.
approximately.
Yeah, and, Councilman Woods said something about the price on them. The big truck, the big engine we have over here, we've got 2 other departments that are currently looking at buying another one of those that bought back when we did. And the price on those have gone up to right at about $500,000 for one.
And we
So
pay.
I thought this was a little high, this is cheap compared to that.
And how much did you pay for that one when you bought it?
360, somewhere around there. So,
So right now, how many, fire trucks do we have?
currently, we have an engine, a tanker, 2 brush trucks, a rescue, and a command vehicle. And this will be replacing the rescue. The rescue we have now, it has a small pump on it, carries about 300 gallons of water. It doesn't have air packs on it, it doesn't have any ladders, no fans, no saws, nothing for a fire. It's more for medical calls, car wrecks, stuff of that nature. So if we're out on a medical call in it, and we get a house fire, we have to come all the way back to the station and change trucks in order to switch out and go back out. This truck here will take its place. It'll be ran on car wrecks, medical calls. The good thing about it, it has the air packs are built into the seats. It's got all our ladders, just like a big truck does. It has fans, it has tools, it's got our extrication tools will be on it, plus all of our medical equipment. So if we were in the homesteads and we had a fire in Patriot Estates, we could come back and go straight to the fire. We wouldn't have to come back to the station and change trucks. That's one of the benefits that we.
And what would you do with the other truck?
We're gonna sell it, and whatever I get out of it, it's gonna be put down on this truck. So the payment could go down even less than that.
You're not gonna say that it, depending on what you get out of it, it could reduce the cost.
Yeah. Yeah. That's putting about, I figure about $30,000 is what we're gonna put down on this new truck, which is what is in the figures here. So we may be able to put a little more down. This would be the max price, I should say.
Okay.
It might come in a little cheaper.
So what, if it was approved tonight, what kind of time frame is the fire department gonna push for? I mean, you looking at maybe
We go
another
ahead
month
and give
or-
them the okay later this month. The fire department hasn't voted to officially approve this until we were waiting to see if y'all would split the cost with us. If y'all do, everybody wants to go ahead and do it. We were just waiting on y'all.
Right. Questions, Mr. President? Roger, you still reviewing?
I'm sorry,
Okay, I'll come back to you. You got-
How long will this truck last? When are we gonna have to buy
About
another one?
15 years.
15 years, and then we're gonna go into debt again?
Well, 15 years, we're probably gonna have a whole lot more equipment between now and then.
Yeah.
How come they're just gonna have 3 or 4?
Most bigger departments run across 10 years. Every 10 years, they buy a new truck.
How old is the one that you're looking to get rid of?
It is,
7, 8,
no, it's 12, 13 years
12,
old.
13?
Do you have
And,
any potential buyers for it right now?
well, we have a couple different options. We can either sell it to like a used fire truck company, or this company, Metro Fire, they contract with Brindle Mountain, which sells used fire equipment. And we can either trade it in and see what Brindle Mountain will give us for it, and they'll take that off the price of the truck, or we can keep it, order it separate, and see what we can sell it separately, like we did with the old one. Most of the time, the easiest way to do it with accountability for the money and everything is just to trade it in on the new truck.
You don't have to worry about the hassle of trying to sell
Yeah,
it.
because we're limited on who we can sell it to. We can't just sell it to an individual.
Well, that's good to know, you can't sell it to an individual.
We're going on private fire.
Kind of like y'all, so